So last week I had a pumpkin that I'd had going off, so I thought I'll just pop it into the hungry bin. Just got a few worms up the top here. I'm trying to escape. Just brush those back in. A bit of a cooler day today. We've been having quite a bit of warm weather. So I've popped just a wedge of pumpkin in here. It's taken about a week, 10 days. No, it's been actually 10 days. I put that in there and it's feeling quite soft. So we'll just go in a bit closer and we'll just pull it up and see if we can see what's left of it. So the worms have really eaten into that. Hopefully you can see that okay. I'll just dig down in here. And as you can see, worms don't eat seeds, so any type of seed that goes into your compost, they don't eat it. So they've eaten everything around the pumpkin seeds. And there's not much left of this pumpkin at all. They've basically just devoured it. There's a little bit left, but it's one of their favourite foods. So this is just raw pumpkin, and yep, they love to congregate around that and chew their way through that. I'll just cut that one back over. So I reset this bin not so long back, but it looks like they're getting through everything that's been put in here. I'll just see what's down here. It's a nice little congregation of worms there. It's actually feeling quite nice. Maybe I could actually just harvest this as it is instead of waiting for the castings to come out of the bottom. This is one of those flow through bins, and this tray here holds the castings in it. But because I've got quite a lot of worms in here, and I actually would prefer just to grab compost out of it and mix this through the garden. So the worms have, chewing through everything. I had a lot of egg cartons in there as well, torn up egg carton trays. Let's pop those back in there. And every now and again it's good I go through with my aerator and I'll just aerate the bin so it's not doesn't become anaerobic or anything. Well, there's an apple there. They've obviously gotten chewing their way through that. That was a whole apple. Just coming outside to grab some carrots that I noticed that were getting really big, but I've been away for a week and look at the silver beet. It's just gone mental. It shows that sunlight on vegetables can make them grow just out of control. I mean, look at the size of the leaves on these. They are absolutely massive. They are shadowing some other plants underneath there, but I'm going to obviously have to harvest some of these and make another couple of pies and maybe even freeze some. But I did want to come out and see if I can harvest this giant carrot. I mean, look at the leaves and the little stalks on it. It's absolutely huge. So I'm going to come pull this one out and hopefully, well, there's probably a few around it, but you guys in there, and hopefully get a nice big carrot. You've got to push down and pull it out. Wow. Oh, it's not too bad. There's probably 3 carrots in there, but just what I need for tea tonight to go with one of my dishes that I'm making. And I could probably even just pull these ones out as well. I mean, they look big, but so here we go. If not, there'll be a little salad one. That's not too bad. I can cut that one up as well and pop that in the dish that I'm making. So I've got some more growing here as well. See, they're not huge, but They were from the seed tape that I planted. So once I cut all this back, it'll get a bit more sunlight on it. I'll just give these a bit of a rinse off before I bring them inside. So we're coming to the late afternoon, early evening, and just having a look at my garlic here, because in a couple of weeks' time I'm going to be harvesting this. Everything looks like it's falling over and the bottom leaves are drying up on it, so hopefully I get a lovely little crop. I mean, there's some smaller ones here that might not be doing too well. I'm really interested in these back ones here, because these were from the ones that I grew, the biggest bulbs that I had, and then I did purchase some more, so I'm going to have quite a number of garlic for this year, and we'll see how we go with those. They're just, yeah, definitely all starting to sort of lean over. It's a good sign that, yep, they're getting ready to be harvested. So I'll do a video on that when I do my garlic reveal. So just as the sunlight's hit everything, this is one of my giant potato plants, one of two that I have growing, and it's just gone mental as well. Oh, there's a lovely little ladybird on there. My spinach has bolted. So this whole bed here is just basically covered in spinach or potato leaves. And then in the back here's my peas. So some of the peas have just gone, wow, it's gone really tall, haven't they? This is my garlic chives in here, which I must cut that back, and these are the beans. So see if I can see any beans on here. It's like a bit of a jungle in here. Got some flowers here, but nothing at the moment, no beans that I can see. Flowers on the peas. Something seems to be eating this capsicum here. Can't see anything underneath. I do have some little flowers in there, but yes, definitely got to come back out and cut back this chives. Oh, that's gone huge. But yeah, this potato plant it's gone rogue. Over to the second big huge potato plant that I have. It's like something's been nibbling at the leaves. I don't know. Maybe leave a comment down below. What sort of things attack potato leaves and just leaves tiny little holes in their leaves? It's doing not too bad. And then my beefsteak tomato, I haven't got any on there yet, but tiny flowers. It's always a good sign when you see flowers. But something's obviously eating the potato leaves, because hopefully it doesn't destroy the plant. Oh, and one thing too, we've just come back over here to my little lemon tree I have in the back here. I've only had like a couple of lemons on it. Something's been eating my lemon. I hope it's not that mole cricket. And then also in here, if you can see that, something's eaten that one as well. Oh, I've got one little one here left, but I don't know what would be eating the lemons, the citrus lime. Not sure. That's the lemon, but the lime tree seems to be not affected by it, but the limes are only ever really small on here. Yeah. Oh, he's ready. He's just fell off. It's only tiny, but hey, they normally pack a punch when they're small. Maybe this one as well. Yep, he's ready. He's fallen off. There's lots of little limes there. And so one of the grow bags that I had, and I grew one of these giant yellow capsicums. I've already got one on here at the moment. I'm assuming this is going to turn to yellow. And look in the background there. It's all these tomato bushes that seem to pop up. This is out of my own compost. So it's one of the benefits of having your own compost, whether it's from the worm farm, because the worm farm, the worms don't eat any of the seeds. So if you're putting all your veggies into your worm farms, you will definitely always get seeds of some sort, and these are tomato seeds, which I don't know if I will actually let them keep growing. There's another tiny little capsicum there. It's got plenty of flowers on it. And over here, the same thing here. This is my cucumber plant that I planted, but whatever was in my worm compost is whatever they're growing. I'm not sure, but I'll just leave them in there to see. Well, it's the next day, and I thought I'll just come out and I'll start cutting back on the silver beet here. As you can see, it's yeah, they're quite big leaves, so I'm not sure how many I'm going to be using to make my pie, but yeah, I might just make a couple of them. Yeah, I always seem to get earwigs. Seriously, check out the size of the leaf. So they've had a good haircut. So at least the lettuce can get a little bit more sun on it, and same as the capsicum there. Also nice little strawberries. They're only small strawberries, but they're, yeah. I keep coming out every day and picking them, or eating them as I go. Very tasty. Oh well, hopefully this keeps it all under control for a little while. And seriously, if you only had 2 silver beet plants, that would be absolutely plenty. So I've got more than enough here. So one good thing about these types of plants, and also with the lettuce as well, is when it's ready, you don't need to pull the whole plant out. You can just cut off leaves and just let it keep growing, and it'll just keep producing more leaves. So that's one good way of just extending your crop. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and maybe consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.